Part 2 of this $2,500 collection. Let's dig into it. All right, guys, we're going to get into another few boxes. I think I did 3 boxes in this video. We're going to dig into them. We're going to show you every single book. We've been really getting into these collection videos this way, where instead of me pulling out all the keys, we go through and basically take a look at every single book, which hopefully gives you guys an idea of why I pay what I pay for collections A, B, and C. Part 2 here. We have one more after this. Before we really get into this, I wanted to let you guys know, if you're not on Whatnot yet, or you don't want to, that's okay. But if you want to, there is a discount code for Whatnot. You get $10 off your first purchase. And this Sunday morning, so this is coming out Thursday, this Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern, I will be having a slab sale. I have about 50 different slabs, all starting at $1. Each one, silver, bronze, copper, modern, variants, ratios, exclusives, everything in between, all different grades, all different titles, all different eras. This Sunday morning, 10 a.m. If you're not on Whatnot already, there is a discount code down below. Find me on Whatnot, VeryGary_comics. The logo's there. Bookmark the shows. Give me a follow. And use that discount code if you haven't already. So, all right, we're getting into, I'm pretty sure there's 3 boxes in this video. I don't know, but this is part 2 of 3. One more time, $2,500 collection. Let's take a look. All right, guys, 3 more boxes. This one is Batman. This one's not a whole lot in here, so we're just going to start right here. I turned it sideways so they didn't all flop over. But we can do this. And then I think we can do this. And here we go. You have the beginning of the Hush run here. Batman 608, Dark Knight, Master Race, Book 1. Here's another Book 1. Tech 1000. That's the Bruce Timm, I believe. Yeah. Here's Master Race Book 9. Here's Book 4. Book 3s. I do like the blank sketch cover on a Tech 1000. Here's Book 1 again. Here's Book 9. I don't even know. Here's another number 1. Here's 7. Here's 2. I don't know if the complete run's in there. Here's a Dark Knight Returns, very low grade. This is book number 2. Here's more Master Race, Book 6, Book 5, Year 3, part... Is it all there? It's all there. And then a Brave and the Bold 68, 12 center. Let's move on. This is... What is this? This is... I don't know what this is. These are nothing. Pogs, they look like, but they're not. I don't know what that is. We're a little backwards here. What do we have here? Here's a Batman. Maybe we have to do this. Nope. Maybe we... All right, let's see here. All right, X-Men Adventures number 4, a Batman 245, a Tech, and a Joe Giella signed Detective Comics 360. You got the COA right there. You have... What is this? Batman 185... 264. Here's a Detective Comics 390, very low grade. Batman 450, 451. Brave and the Bold 110. Here's a new 52, 51. Very random. Batman Odyssey 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. More X-Men Adventures. X-Men Unlimited. X-Men 2099. Uncanny 532. Giant Size 2. A manga X-Men 15. Here's Annual 10. Uncanny Annual, not sure. This one is number 12. This is X-Men Hidden Years. Just some rando stuff here. All right, let's get to box 2. All right, box 2. Just so you guys know, too, all these boxes were drawn on by the seller's daughter. So, a lot of art all over these boxes. All right, we've got a piece of the X-Men run here. And, man, guys, I think I've said it in the previous video. A lot of this X-Men is, like, not super, super high grade. But let's get into it. 161, I believe this is Origin of Magneto Retold. 162, 163, 164, First Polaris, right? No, God, Polaris. What the hell's wrong with me? Binary. 165, 166. There's all minor keys in here. 167, 168, 169, 170, 171, 172, 173, 174, 175. And I'm just going to be heads up, guys. This is a run here. 170. All right, let's do one more chunk here. We got to keep this in order, though. We don't want to mess the order up. 176, 177, signed by John Romita. Interesting. All right. 178, 179, 180, 181, 182. I'm so sorry that the screen looks like this. You got to yell at me when I do things like that. How's that? A little bit better. 183. Here's your first forge. 185, 186, 187, 188. All copper. Uncanny. 191, 192. Here's 193, 194, 195, 196, 97, 198, 199. Here's 200. 201, first baby cable here. 202, 203, 204. Now there's a lot of keys in here. 205, 206, 207. Not very high grade. 208, 209, 210, 211. There's your first Marauders. I think, did Romita Jr. do this cover? I have to look that up. John Romita Jr. and Chris Claremont are going to be at Terrificon, so expect a lot of double-signed X-Men books. 214, 215, 221. So we made a jump here. What do we have here? 215 to 221. So this is your first... and Silvestri will be here, who's on at the show, who's on this cover. First, Mr. Sinister. Oh, 221 is just out of order, because there's 216, 217, 218, 219, 220 twice. And then 221, 222, let me move all this for you. 222 is missing. This will also be rebagged and boarded. All right, here we go. 223, 224, 227, 228, 230, 231, 235. Yes, that's right. It does jump a lot here. This is not complete. Lower grade here. 239, 240, 241, 242, 243, 244. There's Jubilee, but... probably like an 8.0. 248, your first Jim Lee on X-Men. This one doesn't look too bad. 250, 251, newsstand not bagged or boarded, 7.0. 253, 255, 59, 60, 61, 61, 62, 63, 65, 69, 270, 271, 272, 273. That's signed. I don't know by who. It's not Jim Lee. Oh, that might be a weird-ass Jim Lee signature. I don't know. I don't think so, though. Maybe. 273, 274, 275, 276, 77, 77, 77, 78, 80, 80, 80, 81. There's Bishop, first Bishop in a newsstand looking like an 8.0. 83, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 289, 291, 294, 92, 95, 95, 96, 97, 299, 300, 303, 304, and 306. Not a bad X-Men run at all here. Just, again, you're going to hear me rinse and repeat. I wish some of this stuff was higher grade, but what are you going to do, right? The price dictates, the price dictated the grade. So, or I should say the grades dictated the price. All right, we're going to box 3 next. Alrighty, box 3, last one in this video. Oh, some more X-Men. How about the first Havoc, X-Men 58, 95. Oh, man, were these both X-Men boxes? 95, this one is looking like a 3.0. 96, first Moira McTaggart looking faded. 97, 98, very low grade. You can see all the tears on the side. 290 or 99, 102, because 100 and 101 we saw were graded. Here's 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107 for Starjammers. 108, 109, 110, 111, 112. Oh, it looks like we get into X-Men. So let's see. 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 120. First, look at it. Again, look at the grade on this. Left side, you see all the pull. Up here as well, you have your first Alpha Flight cameo, and then your first full Alpha Flight. This one's in better condition, but you're still a mid-grade copy. Look at the tear on the bottom near Cyclops' foot. Very dirty as well. But I said it in the previous video, this collector was all about getting the book, so it was about low grade is better than no grade. And, got to give him credit. This guy has a really nice chunk of X-Men. They're just lower grade, which is okay. Makes it more affordable for people. That's it. How about your first Dazzler? Here's 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 42, because 141 was signed. Oops, let's put this way. Days of Future Past, 42, 43, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49, 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, 155-ish, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160. Then we jump to 187. Is that where we left off in the other box? 190, 277, 280, 284. We're all over the place now. X-Men here. So this is your standard X-Men run. 1, 1, 1, 1. There's your 4 covers, and then your 5th cover is the fold out, the gatefold that has the Omega Red in there. Here's one signed by Jim Lee. That's nice. That's a Jim Lee, if I ever seen it. No COA, but still, nice book. 2, 2, 3, 3s, a bunch of 3s, 5s, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13s, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 21, 23s, 25s, 26, 28. So big holes here. 29, that's going to have to go in the garbage. 30, 20, 22, 23, 27, 31, 33, and 35. All right, not bad. We're starting to really get the value up. You're starting to see the $2,500 price point. Again, not, and I said this in the preview, I say again because this was in part 1, but the grades aren't super duper high in this collection, but the keys are coming, the filler is coming, so you're starting to see why that price point was the price point. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this collection. And of course, again, I do want to see you guys Sunday morning. We're also doing giveaways on whatnot during the entire stream, 10 a.m. Dallas Fan Expo right around the corner as well. Where I'll be dropping not 1, but 2 books for that show, and San Diego in July. So be ready for those announcements on those titles. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, keep it comics.